one of the chambers of the royal palace. He feasted secretly with his beloved brothers and his kid Karna. Filled with dark and deep lust for the throne of Hastinapur, he rejoiced the impending doom of his kinsmen, the Pandavas. Little did he know that his master plan was on a rebound. Vidur, the faithful prime minister of the Kuru kingdom, had forewarned Yudhishthira and had secretly summoned a miner to take the escape through the palace towards the woods through a subterranean passage, and they fled safe. Yes, Lakshagriha, a palace built in the beautiful town of Varnavur, was a death trap conspired by the mighty warrior Duryodhana and his contemptuous uncle Shakuni. Built with inflammables like oil, lag, ghee, etc., it was designed to burn the Pandavas to ashes. Friends, what do you think was the deliberate connivance of ingenuity in construction of the Lakshagriha on the part of Duryodhana? Time and again, I'm confronted with the question as a Vastu consultant that if all the palaces in ancient times were built as per Vastu, how come Pandavas fell a victim to such a threat? In which way does an abode like Lakshagriha built with combustibles contribute to the Vastu of that place? Yes, my fellow Toastmasters and all the esteemed guests, warm greetings from Shweta Kejriwal, a Vedic Vastu consultant. Lakshagriha was built in the medieval period as a medical center for the kings, his ministers and the citizens for healing purposes, for ailments like blood pressure, asthma, broken bones and many such diseases. Staying for days at Lakshagriha helped eradication of the ailments to the core. Being a magnificent antibiotic, the healing was rapid there. After every battle in those days, one such Lakshagriha was built, and all the army men were kept here for a month or so for fast recovery of their wounds and injuries. Laksha. Laksha is a Sanskrit word which means lag, which is a scarlet sooty secretion of thousands of lag insects which colonize the branches of trees like thak, peepal, bear, etc. The coated branches are cut, harvested, processed and used as dry flakes to make bangles, which Rajasthani females are made to wear post-pregnancy and on various such occasions as an antibiotic. Is used for altas, which is applied on the palms among the Assamese and Bengalis, and as coloring agents in inks, jams, wines, etc. Alas, unfortunately, the use of lag is becoming obsolete and is being replaced by plastic, nylon, which is not only injurious for our body, but also for Mother Earth. The only peculiar quality of lag is that it is highly inflammable, which is why Duryodhana skillfully used it for the annihilation of the Pandavas. Chain of such inveterate, infamous, invidious plottings led to the massacre at the battlefield of the Kurukshetra as the epic war of Mahabharata between the two clans, the Kauravas and the Pandavas. Meanwhile, one evening, in the midst of the warfare, when the sun was setting and the wind was howling, there was smell of blood and sweat. Duryodhana looked past the deserted battlefield and was filled with remorse and fatigue. It was the 19th day of the gruesome war war at Kurukshetra. And it had witnessed the death of martyrs like Dronacharya, Kripacharya and Karna. In search of rest and cool, he reached a lake nearby. And he immersed himself in the calm water and hid for days to go, leaving the Pandavas astounded with his sudden disappearance. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thousands of years ago, submarines were built for the kings to retreat during battles, and the submarines were built by the Vastu architects for kings to retreat during battles and for sages to meditate for years together. And these submarines were devised such to automatically control the temperature underwater with sufficient supply of oxygen and so on. Duryodhana also hid himself in one such submarine in 1200 BCE during Mahabharata. Much before Wright brothers invented the aeroplane, Ravana travelled miles on his bespoke viman. Much before Pythagoras proposed that Earth is round, our textbook written millions of years ago declared who goal, that is, Earth is round. Sushruta, who lived nearly 150 years before Hippocrates, did the first plastic surgery in 600 BC. I may go on and on with such facts and figures of our Indian ingenuity. It's time we rise and cherish the Indianness and the richness and culture and heritage of our country, and not let any British, American or any foreign influence skim your country's riches, beauties and its romance. It's time, if we examine the Indian history, it doesn't take too long to unravel the mystery that we are the descendants of the stars. Thank you.